this moment, only in my dreams. You're missing, but you're always a heartbeat from me. I'm lost now without you. I don't know where you are. I keep watching, I keep hoping, but time keeps us apart. Is there a way I can find you? Is there a sign I should know? Is there a road I could follow to bring you back home?
Hello, starseeds, beloved, and twin flames. I'm going to do the 3-pillar light energy update about how is he feeling about you. So I want you to take 3 piles of cards and the pillars of light who are on it. I have the first pillar is the smoky quartz. I have the second pillar is the citrine quartz, and I have the third pillar is the crystal clear quartz. They all have their own energies. The crystal clear one is for being transparent, being in your power, and it activates everything what's around you. The citrine pillar is about abundance, is about prosperity, clear, sunshine, happiness. And the third pillar is the smoky quartz, and that's grounding and going to your shadows. So if you want to know where your blocks are, or where your abundance is, or where you want to have more support about your relationship, then choose your pillar. And in every pillar there's a different reading. And in this reading I will explain how your divine masculine feels about you at the moment today. So I hope you will all be picking your pillar of light. And you also get the codes downloaded from the energies from the pillars of light. So all the energies are going through and they work on your chakras. Like this one, the smoky quartz is on your basic chakra, base chakra. This one is on your solar plexus, and this one is for your crown or your heart chakra. It activates all your other chakras into your body. So let me know which pillar you chose in the subscription box below, and I will looking forward to your remarks and your comments. And I will start with the first one. first one was the smoky quartz. And it's about the fairy. Creation, action, and optimism. This one. So be creative. Stay optimistic, whatever you do. He is optimistic about you. He's thinking about you. He's very creative at the moment. So he is really optimism, and the creativity has to do with the divine masculine making things ready for you, making really things ready for you. And he is because he's active and creative in his thinking, in the way he's feeling about you. And that will make sure that he is also very grounded. So grounded, and he has this passion about you. It's the fire fairy, so he has this passion about you, and he wants to create a house, he wants to create a nest, he wants to create everything so he can offer this to his divine feminine. What he's thinking about? He's thinking about his divine feminine. And his divine feminine is working hard also for stabilization in her surroundings, work and money-wise. So she is really working for the relationship, and he sees that she is working for the relationship. So if I channel the energy from this card, he is saying, my beloved, I know you're working so hard to accomplish everything you had in mind, but please don't work too hard, because it also has its downside. If you work too hard, if you think too much about money, don't think about money, because I can support you with this. And I'm coming in to help you out. Please don't work too hard, otherwise, I don't want you to happen what happened to me if I'm working too hard. You're getting to the downside of your energy, and you're getting grumpy, and you're getting annoyed, and you're getting irritated. So please keep the balance and share everything you have, but also take care of yourself. It's not all about the money. It's also about grounding and being stable in your life. So this is what divine masculine tells his divine feminine. And the Shadow Queen, he said, because if you're going, the Shadow Queen is about going to your shadows. So if you work too hard, my dear, you're going to the shadow side, and you're going to the ego side, and you don't feel anymore, and you have a lack of energy. So please, if you want to do and work on your shadow side, work on the side of being honest, being open, being true to yourself, standing in your truth, and don't react out of fear, because out of fear your insecurity is coming up and you become manipulative. So please take this in mind, and this is your shadow that's really coming up when you're tired and you want other people to do things for you, but you don't speak it out. If you need something, you really have to ask for it. Ask for what you need, and I can supply, or people around you can supply for you. But don't go into manipulation or or insecurity, because it's not necessary. I will take care of you. Then we have Archangel Michael. Trust heaven. Trust and turn within into your body, into your heart space. And it's you are safe. Angels stand close to you. Surrender your concerns and allow miracles to occur. So please take your time out and listen to your angels, and let them guide you to your heart space, and don't work too much. Stay grounded, but don't give too much energy to other people, and really keep the energy with you. So we will support you, and you know that the angels are going to support you, and Archangel Michael will make sure that you're guarded. The moon. This is a time for you that you recognize this, because you did it many times before. You know, thinking more about others than to yourself, running after everyone, and taking care of everyone, and it leads to a burnout, or to your battery is totally empty. And when your battery is empty, you need such a long time to recuperate. So make sure that you take your time, take your space, take your energy, and your emotions of your shadow side are much better to handle than than um, than when you work too hard. So take time for yourself, rest a lot, drink a lot of water, so you won't go into this dark space. And I know when you go deep into your own being, you resolve a lot, but you also see that these patterns are a part of your shadow, are a part of repetition of past times that you do too much, do to keep everything running. So please listen to your body, listen to your mind, and that's how I see it, how I feel it for you. So as your divine masculine, keep everything in balance. And what's your the clarifier on this? Burden. Release all the burdens you carry, because it's not worth to carry the burdens of past, of former lives. You know, release this, because I know I'm the divine masculine. I know you better because I know you as myself, and this is your shadow side. You carry too much burdens, and you need to speak out. You need to speak up and stand up for yourself to release all the burdens, because a lot of those burdens are not yours. A lot of those burdens are the burdens of people who demand something from you, or really need something from you. And it's not your job to make them happy. It's not your job to take care of them, because they're all adults. They all can handle themselves. So release or give back the burdens, so it won't be draining you. So this is the message, what the divine masculine sees in your shadow side. So it's also possible to take all three of the cards, you know, and then you have a complete reading. But this is how he sees your shadow. And sometimes we have blind spots for our shadows, and our counterparts see them more than we do. So he is really taking care of you about working too hard. That's his message to you. And also to the relationship. Don't work too hard for the relationship. Because if you work too hard for the relationship and you want to do all the things for him, he's an adult man. He can do all the things by himself. So don't help him out. Let him be in his masculine space so he can feel masculine. If you take the things out of their hands, you know, they get the feeling that they're not good enough or they don't do it right. And then you're coming into this child piece of, you know, you never do it right because your parents tell you to do this or this another way. So there's no way that you can choose your own kind of rhythm in that. So show him that you be the feminine. If he wants to do something for you, let him do it, and do something nice for him in return. The second reading is about the citrine, about abundance, clearance, solar plexus, and this is the card of the High Priestess. He sees the High Priestess in you. He sees that you feel, hear, see, and have the prophecy, the vision, but also discernment and patience. So he sees all these qualities in you. He sees that you're sensitive and that you're guided by your spirits and that you're guided by the higher plan. So he's telling you to follow your path and do your thing, and he will accept the way you are. And don't try everything you see or feel project on your divine masculine. You know, let him feel and see what's necessary to see and feel. You don't have to tell him everything. That's what he says, you know. I don't need to know everything. You can tell me some things if I ask, because I'm genuine interested in what you do. But don't tell me everything, because I also have my own space and boundaries in that. I'm not interested in to know what the future will hold for me. And then it's this. You're locking yourself out. You see a lot. And because you see a lot, you're also blocking things for yourself. You're feeling trapped in a relationship if there's no mutual energies. You need someone to talk to about your visions, about your prophecies, about your sensitivity. So look for the same people, the like-minded people who can help you with your visions and your spirituality, where you can connect with. And that doesn't mean that you can't interact with your divine masculine. He just thinks, you know, I have my life and you have your life, so we can share, and I'm really interested in you. And but I see it's also blocking you from other things like the real, as they say, the real world, sorry, the real world is an illusion. Um, and that's what the high priestess says. The real world is an illusion, and the 5D world and the world of love, that's the real world. The real world is the forest, is the land, is the ocean. That's real. Nothing else. What the Matrix tells you, all of that is controlled by illusion. And then we have the wise woman of Wonderland, and he sees you as the wise woman of Wonderland. He sees you integrity, and he sees how much you compromise um, about everything in your life. I see what you compromise. I see what you, how your integrity is. Your integrity is much better than a lot of other women I know. And therefore I love you, and therefore you have my admiration. And I really want you to do your work and move forward, because I really admire you, and you're so wise, and you are like Alice in Wonderland, and all the wisdom you carry. Now I see all of your wisdom. Now I see all of your wisdom. I never saw it before. I saw it as arrogance. I saw it as mingling, and now I see that you're doing this out of prosperity, that you're doing this out of your integrity, and you're standing your ground, and I love you for that. I love you for being so honest. I love you for being you, and for being the abundance that you give us all. And then you have here the Miriam, sacred vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. No boundaries. And in the 3D, everybody needs boundaries. Of course, everybody needs boundaries in 3D, because everything is controlled. And in the 5D, everything is love. So then love has no boundaries. Love is unconditional. Love is giving, 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 receiving, emerging, and coming together, and have the sacred union and the sacred love. And that's what's here in the card, what he's saying. You have this sacred vision, and you see everything. And therefore, sometimes I'm scared by it, because you know so much and you see so much. But I also see what it brings you. And I hope you can forgive me with all your knowledge, with all your love, with all your passion for your work. I really hope that you can forgive me for all the hurt I gave to you. And I feel when you're near with me, I'm one with you. I want to be with you. So please forgive me for all I've done. And I really want to make up to you. And I really see that it's time for me to step up. And because of your integrity, because of all the things you do, of your sacrifice, of everything you did, I want to step up also. I want to be this, to have this integrity you have, to be loyal and to be truthful to you. So if you're going in union with your twin, go in union when you forgive him. Prince of Wands, I'm rushing in I have my horses with me. I have my carriage, and I come and drive in high speed to you because I need you by my side. And I know now everything you said to me, and I know a lot of it came out, a lot of it was true. All the feelings you told me, everything, you were right, but I was too stubborn and too egoistic to listen to you. I had this arrogance about me that I know everything better. And now I start to listen to my heart. And in my heart space, there's this place of love for you, deep, deep love for you. And I don't know how to return to you. I want to return to you for so long, but I don't know if I have the courage. And if I have the courage, I will step up and stand next to you instead of crawling away or feeling inferior or less than you, because you're not less than me. I always looked up to you, and I put you on a pedestal, and that was too wrong for me. That was wrong for me to put you on a pedestal, because I saw you as this being of light, as this being of wisdom, of knowing everything better, and I thought it was arrogance, or I thought it was but you're right. I know you were so right, that all the feelings you told me about were true. And I gave myself away. I gave myself away because I couldn't see anymore. I was locked. I was locked in fear. I was locked in pressure, in bullying, in everything that I shouldn't be done. I have done everything, and you were loyal, and you had integrity all the time. And you, by saying and seeing everything within me, I felt inferior. I felt small. And I had the feeling all my masculinity was gone because you saw me, and my shadow side came up to fight you. And this fight was so hard that I run away from you. And I worked on myself. And I'm on my way to you. And this card is the clarifier, is as rebirth. I feel as reborn. I'm on my way to healing, and our relationship can have a new birth and a new chance. And I will make my way to you, and I will be loyal to you. And because I know you see everything, and I can't hide it. I can't hide my feelings for you. So I'm doing my work, and I will be reborn. And in this new birth, we will rebirth a new union, a reconciliation. Wow, beautiful. So guys, this is the first time I do this. I channel all these energies, and these pillars of light are really, really huge, because I feel it in my total body. I feel it on my solar plexus, on my heart, in my head space. It's like I'm high. It's like I'm high, so high in my head. No, and so much energy comes pouring through my body that and this will be transferred also to you. So in the couple of days, this will give you healing. So I'm going on with the last one. The last reading is transparency, is activating everything in your relationship. So let's see. The first card is the serpent, knowledge and healing. My dear beloved, I heal myself. I shed my skin. I poured out all my venom to you, and now it's time for me to heal. I'm so sorry I did this to you, and I will really, really shed my skin and let me see my true self, my heart, my energy, my sexuality. I will everything what's in my system, what's healed, I will bring it to you. And I will be glad to share it with you. My knowledge, what I know now, my healing. I discovered I had healing powers. And I know you knew all along that I had these healing powers. And now I want to heal what's between what is between us, what's really left set undone. And I will come to you and I will open myself for you, because I think it's time that I open up to you, because you owe me and I owe you, to be honest and fair with each other without any strangling, without any forcing, without any pressure. I will be open and I won't manipulate you. I won't be sneaky again. And I will raise my healing and my standards up to you. I will measure myself with you, because you're my other part. The moon. It will take a longer time than you think, because this healing needs also healing from another side. There are more people involved in this, and I see I'm going through some dark times, and I know that my heart belongs to you, and I always look at the moon, and when I look at the moon, I see you. I think of you when the moon is full, and I look at you as the sun. You're shining your light, and I'm not there yet. It takes some time for me to come at that level, and I hope that you really want to wait for me till I'm ready to take a next step, and be in balance with you. Be in balance with the sun and the moon, with the day and the night. And I feel I'm almost there. Gaia's garden. I want to share my abundance with you. I want to share everything with you. I want to walk Gaia with you. I want to walk the earth with you. I want to go to the places you go. I want to share the things you see on the land. I want to share with you everything. When you walk your path, I want to share. I want to share my abundance with you, my fruits with you, everything, what I worked hard for. I will do it for you. And I did it for you. And I still do it for myself, but I also do it for you. And I reap, and I got what I reap what I sow. And you reap what you sow. And what I see You are so powerful and you really made it work for yourself. You follow your dream and you are living in abundance, not by money, but but really by the little things you appreciate of Mother Nature. And I see it now. I can see it. And I want to share that with you. We're not so different. We are not so different from each other. We are not we are the same. You are me and I am you. And I'm really thinking about you and seeing you as this empress that can manifest, that can share her abundance, share everything she has. And you're so generous with everything, with your love and with your nurturing, with your motherhood. When I see you as a mother of the children, I see this powerful woman who shines her light, who takes care of her kids and who spoils them. And sometimes it's too much for me. Sometimes I think it can be less. But you're the mother, you're in abundance. So I know it's coming from a good heart. And I know that you don't have much to spend, but you have so much to give. And I admire you for that. Lady Venus, Lady Venus, downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and from the astral realm. I see you as a totally different being. You talk about frequencies, codes, and I don't have a clue what it all means. All these downloads, all the transmissions you talk about, I have to look up for it. I'm not there yet. I will come there someday, but it needs time. I'm interested in everything you say because I know in the past all the things you said were true, that you were way ahead of me, and I'm just behind you. It won't take long before I'm on your level. It won't take long. And I want to be and do the work with you. I want to share my life next to you, but also want to share the work with you. To do it together, to support each other. Even when we are apart and we are in separation, I really want to support you wherever you go, wherever you want. And all these downloads, that will shine your light. Your heart is open. And because your heart is so open and full of love, and you give it unconditional to me, without hesitation, with your integrity, I will receive it and my heart will melt. And it's also so scary. It's so scary that I see this. I see it happening after such a long time. Now I see it happening. And I'm content with my life now. But I was more happier with you. So I'm trying to do my best to come to you. I'm trying. And all your love. And Venus will support you. Venus will be with you and guiding you through this time. I also see that you are coming out of the woods. I also see that you are being healed and that there are new things are coming for you, that you shine your light on your path and walking your way. And yes, you are guarded. You're holding your shield in front of you because I can imagine that you're still feeling hurt, that you still feel the pain. And I can imagine that you had a hard time to walk out of it, because I know that you really had to go through ordeals. You sacrificed yourself. Everything you loved was gone in one heartbeat. And I make sure that it's still there when you return. So, beloved, take care of yourself, walk your path, and shine your light, heal yourself. And if you're ready, I'm ready, and I'm waiting here for you. Because I want this partnership with you. This partnership, the alliance, the reconciliation, that we're partners, lovers, everything what's in between, that we can share, that we can be more in our adulthood. And I see you as being the perfect partner for me. So there was no other person in my heart than you. And I was tired, I was sick, I was drawn out, I was burned out, and I did stupid things. There were too many things. The devil took over. The devil took over. The fear took over. The anxiety took over. Because you are so strong, and because you already saw the path. You already saw everything. So, my dear, I'm waiting for this partnership. So, releasing. This is really the reading that I wanted to do, and I was really pushed to do this, and I never did this kind of reading before, but it feels so strong, it feels so powerful. And also with the crystals on the cards, activating the cards, so activating the energies right to you guys. And I hope you enjoyed it. If you want a private reading from me and to know what your divine masculine think of you and the relationship, please let me know. Everything is in the description box below, and love to see you again. Thank you for all the donations. Thank you for the new subscribers. I really appreciate your comments, and if it's possible, I will comment back on your remarks. So I will come back to it, and I will read them all. Sometimes I don't have the time to read all of the, or to reply on them that quick, but I'm pretty booked, so I hope if you want a reading, you have to wait till Thursday. So if it's possible, blessed be, and have a very good week. And this was an update for you guys, and let me know what you think about this, because I'm really looking forward to your remarks on this and replies. Thank you. Bye bye.